Hello dear students, how are you all? I Tausif welcome you once again on this wonderful platform Exampur. And guys, today we are going to have a marathon session of previous year questions. And today we will solve almost all sections of question paper, which include spotting errors, fill in the blanks, improvements, synonyms, idioms, and hopefully we'll solve some parajumbles too. So today's session is going to be very useful and very fruitful for you. So if you haven't taken a glass of water, just take it, because this is at least 2 hours long class where we'll study good concepts, where we'll study some good grammar rules, and where we'll try to learn some important synonyms and antonyms and idioms and phrases. So without wasting time, let's start. But before starting, I want you to share the session as much as possible so that more students may join us. So guys, this class is for Ssc Cgl, and this is a special class. Okay. Though the very first thing you have to do is to share the session as much as possible. Just give me a second and we'll start. Okay guys, should we start now? Let's start. So here we have our question number 1. Today we'll try to solve spelling error, fill in the blanks, synonyms, antonyms. Okay, this class is going to be at least 2 hours long class, and in this class we learn some very good concepts of English grammar. We learned some very important vocabulary. So here we have our first question. Had I been in my brother's position, I would have refused the offer. What is the error in this sentence? And let's try solving these questions with the timer. So you have 50 seconds to solve a question. What is the error in this sentence? If you find the sentence correct, if you think that there is no error in this sentence, you can choose no error. But if you think that any part of this sentence has error, let me know. What is the error in this sentence? Had I been in my brother's position, I would have refused the offer. Yes. Guys, you are running out of time. So please. See, time up. Time up. This sentence has no error. This sentence has no error. Okay. This sentence is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. See, this is a conditional sentence. This is a conditional sentence. Okay. This is a conditional sentence type 4. This is a conditional sentence type 4, right? The structure of type 4 conditional is, if plus subject plus had plus V3 and object, and in main clause subject plus would have plus V3 plus object. And I have taught you conditional sentence, and if clause can also be used without if it is inverted. So the if clause can also be written as head plus subject plus B3 plus object. Okay, so both the structures are correct and both the structures have same meaning. Okay, we can drop if by bringing helping verb before subject. This is called inverted structure. This is called inverted structure. Okay, so had I been, if I want to write this sentence using if, it can be if I had been. So both the sentences have same meaning. Okay, now we have to check whether the structure is correct or not. So here we have past perfect, had plus third form, and in the main clause we need would have plus third form. So would have plus third form is here. So basically there is no error in this sentence. There is no error in this sentence. Okay, now let's try the next one. 40 seconds to solve a question. His parents usually spent their summer in Ooty, but this year they are spending it in Darjeeling. What is the error in this sentence? Good afternoon, Surbhi. Good afternoon, Surya. How are you all, guys? Okay, so here we have one more sentence and you are running out of time. Time up. Shalu, good afternoon. Time up. See, in this sentence, his parents is the subject and spent is the second form of verb, that means past indefinite. Okay, spent is the second form of verb. It means the sentence is in past indefinite tense. Okay, but here we have a word usually. Okay, now this word refers to a habit or routine. Okay, usually means someone's habit or routine. For example, I usually take tea. This is my habit. I usually take tea. My brother usually goes to Mumbai. This is his routine. So usually refers to a habit or routine, and we all know that habit and routine means present indefinite. Habit and routine means present indefinite. Okay, so everything is linked. Usually means habit and routine means present indefinite, and present indefinite means first form of verb. So here in place of spent we need first form, which is spent. Okay, in this sentence present indefinite tense is required, right? In this sentence present indefinite tense is required. Okay, why is present indefinite required? Because of usually, because usually refers to a habit or routine, right? Okay, now the next one. I think you guys haven't shared the session yet. Please share the session, let others join us, and hit the like button. It's up to you. Okay, if you like my class, then hit the like button, and if you do not like my class, do not hit the like button, but share the session, because sharing is caring. Okay, so let's start the next one. He lost heart. He lost heart because he could not cope up with the difficulties in life. Such questions are very important. Such questions are very important. Now, what is the error in this sentence? See, in this sentence, time up. Bell rings. Time up. So in this sentence, there are two idioms and phrases. Okay. I have told you several times that idioms are independent. Idioms are not bound to follow the rules of grammar. Okay, we cannot add or remove even an article from an idiom. Okay, idioms are always used in their purest form. For example, here we have one idiom: to lose heart. Okay, to lose heart. To lose heart means to lose courage. Okay, to lose heart means to lose courage. Although here this is absolutely correct, he lost heart, this is absolutely correct, but this could have been an error if there were any improvisation in it. For example, if the sentence were he lost the heart, this would have been wrong. This would have been wrong because here the has been used unnecessarily, because idiom is not to lose the heart, idiom is to lose heart. Okay, and as I said, you cannot add or remove anything from an idiom. If the idiom is to lose heart, you cannot write it as to lose the heart or to lose a heart. Okay, but here the has not been used, so the he lost heart is absolutely correct. Now, because he could not cope up with, now this is second phrase. This is second phrase, and the phrase is to cope with. To cope with. This is the exact phrasal verb. Okay, to cope with means to be familiar with. The meaning of to cope with is to be familiar with. Now, as I said, you cannot add or remove anything from an idiom or phrase. Same is the case with to cope with. This is a complete idiom. Now, there is no need to add up. There is no need to add up. So, remove up. The sentence would be, he could not cope with. He could not cope with. Okay? So, I explained both the idioms because it was necessary to explain the concept that spotting errors are often asked based on idioms, and idioms can never be improvised. Do you know what improvised means? Improvisation means to make several changes. Okay, and idioms are unacceptable to any change. Okay, idioms are used in the raw form. Clear? So, this is not about just this question. Okay, in this question there is only one error. We have to remove up. Cope with is the right answer, but you need to understand the concept that they may have asked to lose the heart. Okay, this could have been the error. So you need to understand the concept that spotting error questions are very frequently asked based on idioms and phrases, right? So to solve such questions, you need to learn idioms and phrases as many as possible. Okay, now let's see the next question. Question number 4. 40 seconds time. I have come as soon as the customer leave your shop. I have come as soon as the customer leave your shop. Yes. No. Anyone else? Anyone else who would like to answer this question? No one. In this sentence, first part has error. This is wrong tense usage. Wrong tense usage. In place of perfect, we need future indefinite. So the sentence would be, I will come. I will come as soon as the customer leave your shop. Okay. I will come as soon as the customer leave your shop. Okay. So the error is in the first part. Clear? Tell me one thing, guys, why are you so confused? Tell me one thing, if you change leave, if you replace leave by left, this sentence would be wrong. Because if you are replacing leave by left, then first clause, main clause of this sentence is in present. If the main clause is in present, how can the subordinate clause be in left, be in past? Tell me one thing, if you are replacing leave by left, then sentence becomes wrong. Why? Because the main clause is in present. If the main clause is in present, how can the subordinate clause be in past? It will be wrong. So you cannot replace leave by left. Leave is absolutely correct. Leave is absolutely correct. Okay? Let me explain. Subordinate conjunction. If subordinate conjunction is followed by present indefinite, if subordinate conjunction is followed by present indefinite, there can be two cases. One, present indefinite, and second, future indefinite. Okay, present indefinite for habit or routine, and future indefinite for plan, right? So if a subordinate conjunction is followed by present tense, there are two conditions. The main clause may be in present or it may be in future, right? There are only two cases. Is this clear now? Okay. The next one. I called at his house yesterday and have given him money. I called at his house and have given him money. What is the error in this sentence? You have 40 seconds. Where is my timer? Here is my timer. Okay, time has already spent. What is the error in this sentence? See, there are two errors in this sentence. One, object is missing. So I called him. You need to add him after called. This may be typing error, okay, because this is not the error, this is not the exact error that was asked in SSC. This is typing error. So I called him. Okay, so just add him after called, because without object you cannot use the verb called. Okay, if there is the verb called, you need a direct object. So I called him would be right. First thing. Second, so this is kind of typing error. Huh? This kind of typing error. The actual error in this sentence is the sentence is in past tense. The sentence is in past tense. and if the main clause is in past tense, the second clause should also be in past. So had will replace have. Okay, have will be replaced by had because the primary clause is in past tense, and if the primary clause is in past tense, the second clause should also be in past. Okay, now the next one, and here goes our timer. You have 40 seconds to solve. The reason for my absence is due to ill health. What is the error in this sentence? Time up, time up, time up. See, because of, due to, these words refers to reason. Okay, and if the word reason is in the sentence, these words become superfluous. Okay, if this word is given, if this word is given in sentence, these three words become superfluous. Okay, because of, and due to, these words refers to a reason, and if the word reason has already been used in the sentence, because of, and due to become superfluous, and superfluous is an error. So here no need to use, we already have reason in the sentence, so omit due to, no need to use due to. Okay, this is kind of repetition of an expression. Okay, because the word reason and due to have same meaning, so this is kind of repetition, and repetition is not allowed in English. That's why we need to remove due to. Okay, we need to omit due to. Clear, or you have any doubt? Okay, now the next one. "40 seconds to solve. One should keep his words." This is very easy one. I don't think you need 40 seconds to solve this question. This question can be solved in just a few seconds. What is the error? Akash Chauhan said once. Okay, so no need to waste time. This sentence is very easy. Possessive of one is once. Okay, possessive of one is once. So his will be replaced by once. Okay, because the possessive of one is once. Right? Now the next one. Yes, 40 seconds. If you turn the corner, you will find a house built of stones. What is the error in this sentence? Time up. Time up. Let me write two sentences, okay? This is one sentence, okay? Second, what is the error in these two sentences? What is the error in these two sentences? Question number 1 and question number 2. Could you please tell me the error in these two sentences? Could you please tell me the errors in these sentences? See, both the sentences have same structure. Will, found. And here too, will, found. Both the sentences have will, found. See, find is the first form of verb and found is also first form of verb. Okay, this found which is first form means to establish. To establish. However, second form of find is also found. Right? So don't get confused. Don't get confused. Second form of find is also found. And found is a different word too, which means to establish. And the second form of found is founded. Now, found means to establish. So in this sentence, my brother says that he will found a primary school. Now, primary school is not something to find to help the poor. If you want to help the poor, you don't need to find a primary school, because the poor can find the school of their own. You have to found the school, like you have to establish the school. So here will found is absolutely correct. No error. In this sentence, no error. But in the second sentence, my brother says that if I work hard, I will found a job. So job is not something that is established. Job is not something that is established. Job is something that we need to find. So here found will be replaced by find. Okay, I have given you these two examples because you need to know that find and found both are first form of verbs and both have different meanings and both should be used in the related sentence. Okay, clear? So the sentence was, if you turn the corner you will found a house. So house is now not something that is established. House is constructed. House is not established. So here found is wrong. Found will be replaced by find. Okay, clear? Now the next one. His appearance bears a striking resemblance to your cousin. Now this is an important question. Tell me what is the error in this sentence. See, there is no error in this sentence. There is no error in this sentence. There is no error in this sentence. Okay? There is no error in this sentence. Right? Because his appearance is subject which is singular. Okay? Singular subject must be followed by fifth form of verb. Fifth form of verb is there, absolutely right. A striking resemblance to your cousin. This sentence is absolutely correct. See, resemble is a verb and resemblance is a noun. Okay, resemble is a verb while resemblance is a noun. Okay, resemble, the verb, is not followed by any preposition. Okay, but resemblance is followed by two. Okay, so resemble, the verb, is never followed by any preposition. Remember this. And resemblance, noun, is followed by two. For example, he resembles with his uncle. He resembles with his uncle. Here he is the subject, resembles is the verb, and resemble is never followed by any preposition. So here use of with is wrong. But if there is resemblance in place of resemble, which is a noun, it should be followed by two. So basically this sentence has no error, absolutely correct. Okay? Clear? Great. Next one. 40 seconds. He does not listen to me because she is senior than me. This is very easy one. I don't think see, this is a very easy one, so I don't want to waste time on this question. Some words like senior, junior, inferior, superior, elder, prefer, prior, these words are followed by to instead of then. Okay, these words are followed by to instead of then. So here she does not listen to me because she is senior. She is senior to me is the right answer. Okay, senior to is the right answer, right? Let's see the next sentence. 40 seconds. The man is the most tallest of the group. The man is the most tallest of the group. See, this sentence is also very easy, so I don't want to waste time on this. Two superlatives cannot be used simultaneously. Okay, so tallest, the word tallest is itself a superlative degree. Okay, and since tallest is in superlative degree, there is no need to use most. Okay, so the sentence would be the man is the tallest of the group. Okay, clear? Now the next one. The boy which money was lost felt sorry. So I am giving you 30 seconds to solve this question. The boy which money was lost felt sorry. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? Yes. See, boy is a human. With human, we use whose. But with non-human, we use of which. Okay. Whose can be replaced by of which if the subject is a non-human. For example, the boy whose. But the dog plus noun plus of which. This should be the structure. Okay, the dog plus noun plus of which. So here we are talking about a human. That's why which is wrong. Whose will replace which. Whose will replace which. Clear? Clear? Okay, the next one. Before moving towards the next question, this is a very important thing that you need to know. This is our Exampur official app, and downloading this app means strengthening our relationship. Okay, you and we. This is the symbol of our relationship. YouTube offers you a lot, but the benefits in this integrated in this application are beyond YouTube. If you download this application, you'll get a lot of things, and I'm sure many of you have already downloaded it, and those who haven't downloaded this application, please download it now, and those who have already downloaded the application, encourage others to download. Encourage your friends and relatives and siblings to download. Okay, because this application is really very important, and this application can definitely help you in all your endeavors towards the success. Okay, in this application you get subject wise and topic wise quizzes with report card. In this application you get job alert, admit card and exam date. In this application you get all exams previous PDF with solution, free all India scholarship test with report card, topic wise free live classes, and daily, weekly, monthly current affairs, free exam wise practice set and PDFs. So there is a lot integrated. So and as I said, this is the symbol of our relationship, the relation between students and teachers. So if you have not downloaded it yet, download it now, and if you have downloaded it, encourage your friends and relatives and siblings to download it, right? Okay, let's see the next sentence. The King Juan Carlos of Spain arrived in London today for a 3-day visit. Now, what is the error in this sentence? I'm giving you 30 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds. So, did you find the error? The King Juan Carlos of Spain arrived in London today for a 3-day visit. For a 3 days visit. What is the error? Only Surbhi has given me the answer. What about others? You should try at least. If you are not getting the right answer, if you are confused, if you are puzzled, you should at least try. See, as far this article is concerned, this article is absolutely correct. This article is absolutely correct. Surbhi, see, here we have visit, and visit is a singular noun. Visit is a singular noun. And if visit is a singular noun, A is absolutely correct. Right? Now, what is the error? If A is absolutely correct, what is the error? See, this structure, the King Juan Carlos of Spain, this structure is wrong. This structure is wrong. You cannot write this in this way. Okay, it should be like this is the right structure to introduce a king, okay, or a prime minister, or any monarch. Okay, so this is the right structure. Juan Carlos, the King of Spain. Okay, because why is this structure wrong? Because here of is between Carlos and Spain. So this sentence gives the sense that Carlos of Spain. He was not Carlos of Spain. He was King of Spain. Right? He was Juan Carlos and he was King of Spain. He was not Carlos of Spain. For example, if I say monitor, for example, if I say monitor Tausif of class 10th. So this becomes Tausif of class 10th. But the sense in this sentence is monitor of class 10th. So this should be written as Tausif, monitor of class 10th. It means the preposition of must be between the words which it joins. Okay, so he was not Carlos of Spain, he was King of Spain and his name was Juan Carlos. Okay, so this structure was wrong. It should be like Juan Carlos, the King of Spain. So the error is in the first part. Is this sentence clear? Yes. Is this clear or you need any further explanation? Is this clear or you need any further explanation? Okay, done. Let's see the next question. 30 seconds for this question. Many people die with cholera every year. Good afternoon, Jersha. Many people die with cholera every year. Very easy one. Time up. See, when someone dies due to illness, when someone dies due to illness, of should be used. Okay, die of illness. Okay, die of illness or die of disease. Okay, so when someone dies due to disease or illness, preposition of should be used. Okay, so here the use of preposition with is wrong. In place of with, we need of. Many people die of cholera. Many people die of cholera every year. Okay, many people die of cholera. So this was easy one. Let's move towards the next question. I was at loss and did not know what to do. Now, try to solve this question. This is a good one. Okay, see, in the very first question today, I told you that idioms and phrases cannot be improvised. You cannot add or remove even an article in the predetermined idiom or phrase, right? So, those who have learnt idioms and phrases will be able to solve this question. Otherwise, you can never solve this question. Okay, only if you have learnt idioms and phrases, you can solve this question. Otherwise, you can never solve this question. Let me tell you why. There is an idiom at a loss. This is an idiom, okay? At a loss. Now, what is the meaning of at a loss? The meaning of at a loss is do not know what to do or what to say. Or in simple words, we can say confused or baffled or puzzled. Okay, so the meaning of at a loss is confused, baffled or puzzled. When we do not know what to say or what to think or what to do, this condition is called at a loss. Now, notice the structure of this idiom. We have preposition at, we have article a and the word loss. Now, any change in this idiom will be an error. For example, if I write in a loss, wrong. If I write at loss, wrong, because the preposition should be at and after at, article a should be there. So, at loss will be replaced by at a loss. Okay, now you cannot solve such questions if you haven't learned idioms and phrases, right? Because there is no grammatical error in this sentence. Grammatical error means you may think that loss is an uncountable noun and article a cannot be used with it. I have told you several times that idioms and phrases are independent. They do not they do not need to follow any grammatical rule. Because in grammar, loss is an uncountable noun. And if you go by the rules of grammar, uncountable nouns are not preceded by a or an. But here loss is preceded by a, because at a loss is an idiom, and idioms are independent. They do not need to follow the rules of grammar. Okay, they are used as they are. So if the idiom is at a loss, it should always be remain at a loss. You cannot improvise it. Clear? And such questions, I repeat, such questions can only be solved if you have learned idioms and phrases and proverbs as many as possible. Okay? Now the next one. Some of the richest business magnates live in Mumbai. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? Time up. Tell me one thing. Which one is right? Which one is right? 1 or 2? Some of the flower or some of the flowers? Which one is right? Obviously, this one is wrong. This one is right. Because if we are talking about some means more than one. Some means more than one. Okay. And if some means more than one, it means the noun should be plural. The noun should be plural. We cannot use singular noun after some, because some means more than one. Okay. So if flower is wrong after some, it should be replaced by flowers. The same is the case with this sentence. Here the word magnet means a rich businessman. The word magnet means a rich businessman. Okay, and the plural of magnet is this is plural. This is plural. So if we are talking about some of the magnets, it means we are talking about more than one. So this magnet should be replaced by magnets. This magnet should be replaced by magnets. Clear? Is it clear, or you still have doubts? Okay then. The next one. Question number 17. This is an urgent matter which may admit of few delays. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? This is an urgent matter which may admit of yes. Surya indefinite pronoun some, so we have used live instead of live. Is it correct, sir? Surya, let me explain this question, then I'll go back to the question number 10. Okay, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. There are two types of error in a sentence. One is of grammatical structure and second is of comprehension, like meaning. Okay. The sentences which have meaning related error are, I think, difficult. Okay. So this sentence is based on comprehension. Okay. Now, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. If there is something urgent, if there is something urgent, if there is something urgent, delays are okay or no delays are okay? Tell me one thing. Delays are okay or no delays? If there is something urgent, can we afford delays? If there is something urgent in your life, can you afford delays? Or you cannot afford any delay? See, if something is urgent, if something is urgent, you cannot afford delays. You cannot afford delays. No delays should be there if the matter is urgent. Okay, so this is an urgent matter which may admit of no delays. Which may admit of no delays. Okay, such questions are very interesting and these questions can only be solved if you read them carefully and if you try to understand the sense in the sentence. Okay, such sentences are called errors based on comprehension. When the word comprehension comes in our mind, we only think of reading comprehension. But comprehension doesn't mean just a passage out of which we have to answer some questions. Comprehension means understanding. Comprehension can be there in spotting errors. Comprehension can be there in fill in the blanks, in parajumbles, in sentence improvements. The example is this sentence. Okay, this sentence cannot be solved if you do not know the meaning, if you do not try to understand the sense in this sentence. Getting my point or not? Getting my point or not? Okay. Now the next one. Question number 18. You have 40 seconds to solve this question. Outside the rain beats down, in flood, and the sea gives forth a sound like alarm bells. What is the error in this sentence? Yes. What is the error in this sentence? Outside, the rain beats down in floods and the sea gives forth a sound like an alarm bells. Okay. So, you all are confused whether to remove an or bell. What should be there? See, here bells is verb, which is in fifth form. Okay, bells is verb. Bells is not a noun here. Okay, and since bells is a verb, and now you have to tell N is right or wrong. If the word bells, if the word bells is verb, this N is absolutely correct. This N is absolutely correct. But the word like is not followed by verb. Word like is followed by noun. Okay, listen to me carefully. If the word bells is a verb, if the word bells is a verb, use of N is absolutely correct. There is no error. But here we have like. Okay, and like is a preposition. Like is a preposition, and preposition is not followed by verb, it is followed by noun. And since this sentence has the word like, it means the word bells is not a verb, it is a noun. It is a noun. And since bells is a noun and it is plural, and with plural noun we cannot use article a or an, that's why the use of an is wrong. Okay, clear? Let's see the next one. Computers give us the easier access to information. Computers give us the easier access to information. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? See, here we have comparative degree, easier. This is comparative degree. Okay. Now you have two options. You have two options. One, the easiest. Okay. And second, an easier. If you consider easier correct, if you consider comparative degree correct, you need to change the and use an in place of the. And if you consider the correct, you need to change easier into easiest. Okay, because easiest superlative degree is preceded by the and comparative degree is preceded by a or an. So if you consider the comparative degree correct, you need to replace the by an, and if you consider the correct, you need to replace comparative degree by superlative degree. Now what to do? Which one is correct? Here the easiest is wrong and easier is correct. Here easiest is wrong, easier is correct, because when there is no comparison given, you cannot use superlative degree. Comparative degree can be used even if comparison is not there. For example, This is the best way. This is the better way. If we compare these two sentences, this is more appropriate, because if there is no comparison given, you cannot use superlative degree, but comparative degree can be used. Okay, so an easier access would be right. Okay. Next one. Yes. I don't have any money to spend for luxuries. What is the error in this sentence? Yes. The use of any is absolutely correct. Okay. The use of any is absolutely correct. There is no error. Okay. With any is used in negative sentences. So use of any is absolutely correct. Right? No error. The error is in the third part. Okay. We spend something for someone. We spend something for someone, and we spend something on something. Okay. So spend is followed by for if someone is there. Spend is followed by on if something is there. For example, I do not hesitate in spending money for my children, and I do not hesitate in spending money on gadgets. Okay, so for my children and on gadgets. When we spend money to buy something, it is spent on, not for. So here for will be replaced by on. Here for will be replaced by on. Spend on luxuries. Okay. See, Ganesh, some books suggest that any should not be used with uncountable nouns, and for uncountable nouns we use enough in place of any. But some books suggest that any can be used for both countable and uncountable noun. So this sentence, in this sentence, any is considered right because the error is in the third part. Okay, so here the use of any is correct. Many grammarians have given their own opinion. Some say any cannot be used with uncountable noun, while others say any can be used for both countable and uncountable noun. So this is considered a right expression. Okay. Now question number 21. I was first to reach the school today. I was first to reach the school today. See, I have told you that ordinal numbers are always preceded by the. Ordinal numbers are first, second, third, and so on, last. These are ordinal numbers, okay? And ordinal numbers are always preceded by the. So here in place of first we need the first. Okay, in place of first we need the first. Okay, now the next one, question number 22. Too great a variety of studies distract the mind. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? See, this is a very easy question. You only need to recognize the subject. Okay, you only need to recognize the subject. Too great a variety. So a variety is singular. And if a variety is singular, it should be followed by singular verb. So here, in place of distract, distracts would be used. Okay, too great a variety of studies distracts. Singular verb will be used because the subject is a variety, which is singular. Okay, next one. The severe cyclonic storm has left behind a trail of miser. What is the error in this sentence? You have 40 seconds to answer. This is not miser, this is misery. Huh? This is misery. M-I-S-E-R-Y, misery. Typing error is there. Huh? What is the error? Such questions are also very tricky because these questions do not have any grammatical error. Okay, this question does not have any grammatical error. This question is based on vocabulary. Okay, this question is based on your word power. This question is based on word power. Okay, you need to understand that spotting error doesn't mean only the rules of grammar. Spotting error may include a variety of aspects like vocab, like idioms and phrases, like comprehension. Okay, now here we have a trial of misery. Now, the word trial means to examine evidence in court. The word trial, T-R-I-A-L, the word trial means to examine evidence in court. Okay? And word trail, T-R-A-I-L, trail means marks. Trail means marks that may be because of different, marks that are left by someone or something, right? So these are two different words, trial and trail. Trial means to examine evidence in court and trail means marks. So in this sentence, the severe cyclonic storm has left behind trial or trail, has left behind marks. So the word trial is wrong, trail will be used in place of trial. Okay. So you need to understand this concept that spotting errors doesn't mean only the rules of grammar. Such questions are also there which do not have any grammatical error, they have just the appropriate word error. Okay, here trial has been replaced by trail because trial was not appropriately used in this sentence. The exact word was trail. Clear? Am I clear? Okay, the next one. See, this practice session is just to give you an idea that what type of questions are asked so that you may prepare well. Okay, here we have one more question. My sister has been interested in medicine ever since she was a child. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? Surya, has been interested is absolutely right, See, interest is a transitive verb, okay, and transitive verb means it should be followed by an object, but if there is no object after interest, it should be changed into passive. Okay, so as we can see, there is no object after interested. And since there is no object after a transitive verb, it should be changed into passive, and it has been changed into passive. So has been interested in is absolutely correct. And interested is always followed by preposition in. So been and in both are absolutely correct. So my sister has been interested in medicine ever since. Now ever since is also right. Okay, ever since is also right. She was a child. So this sentence basically has no error. This sentence is absolutely correct. Surya, medicine is after preposition. Medicine has nothing to do with the verb interest. Okay, medicine is the object of preposition in. Okay, don't get confused. Means you have to pick an error, right? No error is also an option, guys. Why don't you ever consider no error as the right answer? Spotting error doesn't mean that you have to find an error if there is any. Spotting error doesn't mean creating an error. Okay, you will find the error only if there is one, and if there is no error, you cannot create. You will have to choose the no error option. Okay, so consider no error as a potential answer. Okay, because many sentences are there which are absolutely correct and no error is the right answer. The next one, 25. Yes, my brother's ability of acting was recognized at a very young age. This question is based on the usage of infinitives. Okay, the word ability is always followed by 2 plus v1. The word ability is always followed by 2 plus v1. Okay, so in place of acting, we need to act. In place of acting, we need to act. Okay, now the next one, 26. I admit that I have some doubts about your honesty. I admit that I have some doubts about your honesty. Yes, in this sentence, doubts will be replaced by doubt. Okay, because doubt is an uncountable noun, and if it is uncountable, it cannot be used in plural form. So doubts will be replaced by doubt. Yes, Jarsha, you are right. Question number 27. They persisted on their going in spite of rain. They persisted on their going in spite of rain. See, this question is based on this question is based on appropriate preposition. Okay, this question is based on appropriate preposition. The word persist is followed by in, not on. Okay, so here on will be replaced by in. Here on will be replaced by in. Okay, they persisted in their going in spite of rain. Persist is followed by in. You need to learn a lot of things in English. You still have a lot of things to learn. Okay, it seems that you haven't taken English language seriously. there are a lot of things that must be learned. Question number 28. Shah Jahan was in higher at the Mughal throne. Yes. See, the word higher is followed by to. Higher to. Okay. You will not be able to solve such questions if you are refraining yourself from learning fixed prepositions. If you want accuracy, you need to learn prepositional phrases and fixed prepositions as many as possible. Okay? Otherwise, you won't be able to solve such questions. And one more thing. With this word, we cannot use a. Do you know why? This is also something important. You cannot use a with this word. Why? Because a and a or an are used according to the pronunciation of the word. So the pronunciation of the word is er. I should write it like this way. This is the pronunciation. Okay, this is the pronunciation of this word. Er. It's er. Okay, the exact pronunciation of this word is er. So er, e is there in the pronunciation. That's why we cannot use a with it. Okay, and is absolutely right. Clear? Next one. Even if he was a god, would not trust him. Add I. Okay, I. This is you know typing error, huh? I. Now tell me the error. Even if he was a god, I would not trust him. Okay, see, this sentence is an imaginary sentence. Imaginary, and when the sentence is imaginary, was cannot be used, were should be used with every subject. So here was will be replaced by were. Was will be replaced by were. Even if he were. Okay, even if he were is the right answer. Okay, the next one. Now these are sentence improvements. These are sentence improvements. Okay, these are sentence improvements. The Prime Minister insisted blank. Sorry, not. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Not sentence improvement. These are fill blanks, huh? These are fill blanks. So the Prime Minister insisted blank fuel prices in the cabinet meeting. The Prime Minister insisted blank fuel. See, insisted is always followed by on. Insisted is always followed by on. So, option number 2 is the right answer. Insisted on raising. Insisted on raising is the right answer. Okay, insisted on raising is the right answer. Insisted, the word insist is always followed by on. Okay, next one. The blank of puppies is fond of milk. The blank of puppies is fond of milk. Yes, what is the answer? Yes, what is the answer? A group of dogs is known as litter. Okay, a group of dogs is called litter. Okay, so here litter is the right answer. Okay, a group of dog is called litter, right? So litter is the right answer. A group of people is right, but group of dogs is not right. Okay, litter means when there is a group of dogs, it is called litter. The word group cannot be used. Okay, next one. He blank his father. He blanks his father. So here he takes after is right. Okay, takes after means resemble. Takes after means resemble. He resembles his father means he takes after his father. Okay. The next one. Guard blank is spelling mistakes. Guard blank is spelling mistakes. Guard blank spelling mistakes. Here, use of against is right. Guard against spelling mistake. This means this is an imperative sentence, that this sentence means you should refrain from making spelling mistakes. Okay, guard against spelling mistakes. This is kind of suggestion. I'm telling you that guard against spelling mistake means you should refrain from, making spelling mistakes. Okay, so against is the right answer here. Next one, 34. Make hay while the sun. Make hay while the sun shines. Okay, make hay while the sun shines. This is a proverb. Okay, this is a proverb that to make hay while the sun shines. Right. The next one, question number 35. Internet cafe owners fear that a police crackdown may cause blank damage to their business. Yes, what is the error? Sorry, what is the word that is appropriate for the blank? See, eternal means lasting or permanent. Okay, so and untold, you all know, something which is not told is untold, and repairable, something which can be repaired. Something which can be repaired is repairable, and irreparable means something which cannot be repaired. Okay, so here irreparable is the right answer. Okay, irreparable is the right answer. Okay, because damage is not permanent. Okay, it is irreparable, and if the damage is irreparable, then only it is permanent. So instead of using permanent, we should use irreparable. Okay. Question number 36. We heard that the Richards blanked their house recently. We heard that the Richards blanked their house recently. See, the word recently is used with present perfect tense. Okay, the word recently is used with present perfect tense. So here have shifted will be the right answer. Have shifted will be the right answer. Okay. Next one. The more he remonstrated, blank the referee, the worse situation become. So this question is also based on fixed preposition usage. This question is also based on fixed usage. The word remonstrated with means to disagree. Okay, the word remonstrated means to disagree, and we all know that disagree is followed by with. Disagree is followed by with, and remonstrated is the synonym of disagree, so it should also be followed by with. So here with is the right answer. Okay, remonstrated is the synonym of disagree. Okay. Clear? Okay. Next one. Our teacher encouraged blank setting the poem to music. Our teacher encouraged. Here, encouraged his setting. Encouraged his setting the poem to music. Because teacher is not encouraging him. Teacher is encouraging his setting the poem. Difference is there. Okay. His will be used. 39. He would not have been successful in the project, but blank my help. So, but is always followed by for. This is a phrase which means without. which means without. So here for will be used. Though this blanket is not made of wool, it has a blank texture. Okay, now texture is noun, and if texture is noun, we need adjective in this blank. Texture is noun, that's why we need adjective in this blank. Now, wool, woolen, woolly or woolish, which one is correct? Woolen is the right answer. Woolen texture. Okay, woolen texture. No. Just wait. No. I am very sorry. Woolen is not the right answer. Here, woolly is the right answer. Woolly is the right answer. I am very sorry. Woolen is not the right answer. Woolly is the right answer. Okay. I am very sorry, guys. I am very sorry. See, woolen means something made of wool. Okay. Woolen means something made of wool, and woolly means something that feels like wool. Okay, I am very sorry. Woolen means something made of wool, and woolly means something that feels like wool. Okay, so the sentence is, though this sentence is not made of wool, if the blanket is not made of wool, how can it be woolen? Because woolen means something made of wool. Okay, so blanket is not made of wool. If blanket is not made of wool, it cannot be woolen. It feels like woolen. So the word woolly is the right answer. Okay, I am very sorry. The word woolly is the right answer. Okay. Sometimes teachers do make mistakes. I hope you won't mind it. Huh? Actually, someone called me and I was just checking who is calling me, and I didn't notice that what is there, and I just told you that woolen is the right answer. But when I saw the sentence, I found that woolen is not right. Okay, it happens, huh? Teachers are also human. They also may make mistakes, huh? Next one. None of the guests ate much at the party because the food looked blank. Yes. The food looked blanked. Unapproachable. Unapproachable means something that can't be approached. Unauthorized. You all know the meaning of unauthorized, something which is not authorized. Okay. And unceremonious, something which is not ceremonious, something which is not performed at ceremonies, unceremonious. And unappetizing. Unappetizing. Okay, so appetite. Appetite means hunger. Appetite means hunger. And appetizing means something which creates, which develops hunger. Something which creates or which develops hunger is appetizing. And if something is so bad in taste, or something is rotten, or something is not good, something is not fit to be eating, it is considered unappetizing. Okay, for example, if I cooked food for you and the food has been, burnt, or something happened to it, and the taste has been, has gone, the food will be considered unappetizing, unpleasant to be eaten. Okay, so here unappetizing is the right answer. Unappetizing is the right answer. Okay, clear? Now the next one. Trust blank God and do the right. So trust is always followed by in. So trust in God and do the right. Trust in the God and do the right. Okay. Now the next one. The accused was blank as the counsel could not produce a witness. The accused was blank as the counsel could not produce a witness. The accused was let off. Let off means released. Okay, let off means to release. So the accused was released because the lack of evidence. Sorry. Okay. Question number 44. Blank thousand species of butterflies. Blank thousand species of butterflies have been identified. So here, as many as would be the right answer. In this sentence, in this option, as is missing. That's why wrong. Much cannot be used for countable nouns. Much is used for countable nouns, and much as has no meaning. So here, option number 1 is the right answer. As many as. Okay. The next one. So these are some important synonyms. These are some important synonyms. The word is wholesome. Now you have to tell me the synonym of this word, wholesome. See, wholesome has nothing to do with whole, okay? Don't compare whole with wholesome. Whole has nothing to do with wholesome, okay? If you think that wholesome is related to the word whole, you will definitely answer option number 1, which is complete. Wholesome has nothing to do with the word whole. Whole is a different word and wholesome is a different word, okay? Wholesome is a different word. The meaning of wholesome is something which is good for your health. Wholesome means something which is good for your health. Okay. Ripe. The word ripe means something which is no more raw. Something which is no more raw. Okay, raw and ripe are antonyms. Sound means good. Sound means good, and desirable, which is desired. Okay, and since wholesome means something good for health, its synonym should be sound. Okay, for example, I have a sound knowledge of computers. Okay, I have a sound knowledge of computer. Sound knowledge means good knowledge of computer. Okay, so wholesome means something which is good for your health, and since wholesome means good, its synonym should be sound. Okay, next word, infirm. Infirm. See, infirm is the antonym of firm. Okay, firm or steady. Steady. Okay, or strong. So infirm is the antonym of firm, steady and strong. We have to tell the synonym of infirm. Okay, we have to tell the synonym of infirm. So its synonym is weak. Infirm means weak. Okay. The next word, cordial. Now, what is the meaning of cordial? Cordial is a very common word. Cordial means friendly. Okay, cordial means friendly. Okay. Next word, soul. Soul. Soul means only. Soul means only. Okay, soul means only. Okay. Next word, systematically. Systematically, something which is methodically is systematically. So here methodically is the right answer. Methodically is the right answer. Systematically has nothing to do with scientifically or technically. Something which is in system, it means it is following a method. To follow a system means to follow a method. So the synonym of systematically is methodically. Okay. This is the last question today. This is the last question today. Economical. 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 Economical means not very spendthrift. Okay, so thrifty is its synonym. Okay, extravagant and lavish means spendthrift. These are antonyms. These are antonyms. Okay, so thrifty is the right answer. Okay, so guys, this much for today, and I will try to take such marathons every day only if you wish. Okay, so just let me know, are you interested in such type of marathons every day? Only if you are interested, I will plan such marathons for you. Okay, so please be fast and let me know that whether you are actually interested in such marathons or not. Whether you are actually interested in such marathons or not. Because I am always worried about your career. Yes, guys. You want me to continue such sessions every day? Okay then. See you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.